this. All right, we are getting clearer, I think, here as we go. But we need some adjustments still. So let's play with this here. It should help the speed. Yes, and it is. It's helping the speed. Oh, whoa. Don't want to lose that. Now, do we? Oops. All right. Let's put this to 150. I think that's good enough. Good morning. Good morning. I'm testing out the camera scenario here. Just trying to see if I can get the... I think this is going to work. I think we got the face cam to work, people. Good morning. I actually got this cold still. I don't know. It's not going away. It kind of sucks. So I'm dealing with that. As you can tell, my voice is very, very full. Reagan, how you doing, brother? You know, I have to admit, I'm very impressed with the growth of the YouTube. It's going very well for the live subscription. It's crazy. Morning, Derek. How are you? I was wanting to come on a little earlier just to test out this face cam. I'm actually liking the quality of this. This looks very good. This looks. I don't think I'm gonna need a different camera. I think I got the settings right. I had to play around with it, and I thought so. I mean, when I got this thing, it has like a 1-inch sensor or something. I thought it would be good, but this is going well. I think we're good. I don't think I'm gonna need another. I thought I was gonna need another DSLR, but this is. I think this looks pretty dang good. Hey, let me throw in some background light. That'd probably help too. Does it look pretty good to you guys? Sound okay? Yeah, I can't believe the year's almost over either. It's insane. So I got this idea, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this. So I think I want to do some bow builds. Like, okay, we build a bow up, but then at the end of the build up, I think we should like do a giveaway of that bow, right? Maybe to the membership. And we could do the extra, you know, if you want extra entries, I think that's okay too, to help out support getting the bow, of course. But either way, I think it's kind of cool idea. So like, and I'm talking like the classical stuff too. So this year, we just got sponsored by Gas Bowstrings this year. So what I was thinking is we would kind of redo these classic bows, do a bow build video, and in the video, say we're going to give the bow away, and then we'll give it to membership people on YouTube, and maybe TikTok. We'll see, but YouTube specifically has to be in there, of course. And yeah, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be kind of fun, and I think it'd be cool to get a piece of history too, for someone to get a bow that's a classic bow. So, like, for instance, we were about to start selling off a lot of those old bows, and I said that, you know, and Chris is like, "Well, how much you want me to put these up for on eBay?" And I said, "Well, I don't think, you know, unless you're going to get $300 to $500, it's really not even worth selling them. You know, we're better off giving them away. I think people would love that. You know." Slide to become a member, you just you I think it's somewhere in the bottom there. You could click join channel. Somewhere about joining channel. It's like $5.99 a month or something. So that's how you know if you're in the right direction. And like Chris has that star there. I think Chris put how to do it yesterday actually, but unfortunately that text is gone. I need to screenshot that text next time. I wish the studio gave me more options though. I do like the TikTok studio. It allows you to do a lot more stuff. It's cool. D-Break, I think you're on the list if you're on TikTok as D-Break, but you're not on the YouTube list specifically. So yeah, I think that'd be a cool way to do it, and not just that. I mean, even some of the other bows too, of course. You know, like some of the newer stuff. In fact, I mean, this to be honest, guys, this Phase 4 giveaway was very successful overall. So I'm definitely planning to try to do a lift one coming up as well. I think we'll start a lift one soon for the membership. So I just need a little time to get my hands on one to give away. But maybe I should pick a lefty this time. Maybe I shouldn't even. Maybe I should like buy it later. Maybe we should do the giveaway, but let you pick the color and let you pick the handle, and I just order it for you and it ships to you direct. Maybe that's a better idea. with like doing a lift coming up. Well, Josh, I'm thinking maybe that's the way to go, brother. Maybe it's better for me to just do the giveaway without the bow and then just order the bow directly from Matthews for whoever wins. Because I could do that. I have that access to do that. So maybe that's the better thing. I mean, it would take longer to get it, of course, because it has to be built and it could take a couple months. Who knows? But I think the idea of it's really good. And plus, it kind of, does this look good to you guys? I think this looks very good quality right now. I'm actually quite impressed. I think this is on par with the other TikTok video. It is early. I don't usually go this early, but to be honest, I couldn't sleep well because of this cold. So I figured I'd come on here now and test this out with you guys. I should probably turn on the TikTok one too and see who's over there. I don't know. TikTok's been very slow lately. I don't know what the deal is over there. It's actually been a lot more heavy on YouTube right now. That's not normal. I'm going to sneeze in a sec. I can feel it. It's coming. Dang cold. Ah, birthdays are coming. That's exciting. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, man. I don't think I've been this live in a long time, this many times. I feel like I'm kind of breaking records right now. I gotta turn that up. I feel like I'm breaking records. It's been a long time since I've been on this much. It used to go on a lot when we were doing the Wheel of Archery and stuff. That was fun. It was just a lot of work. It was really hard to go on so many times. And to be honest, you kind of lose your voice after a while. There's a lot of talking, you know. Oh, man. I wonder if they fixed our membership yet. Let's take a look here. No sound detected. Oh, is that sound over here? What the heck? What's going on with my sound? Oh, I didn't turn it on. There we go. Now I got it. Still not working that right. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Good morning, William. If your birthday's coming up, you better join that membership so you have a chance to win the bow. Don't want to miss out on it. That would suck. All right, let's see. Ryan gets so used to being on the TikTok one. He's like, this is much better. I feel like I have a slight delay there. Kind of looks a little weird. Yeah, I definitely need to turn on the sound there. I messed that up. All right, let me get rid of that. Make sure this computer's just not running slow. Let me see what's going on here. What else is open on this thing? Let's go to a force quit. Let's see. We don't want Final Cut. Let's get rid of that. That could be slowing us down. PowerPoint. Let's close that out. So actually, no, let's leave that open. I don't want to mess that up. Music, don't need that. Podcast, don't need that. QuickTime Player, don't need that. Zoom, force quit. Let's get out of that. Notes, don't need that. Picking up some RAM here, people. We're picking up some RAM. Morning, Dave. Morning, Reagan. Morning, Doug. No sound. Do you guys hear me now? Do you hear me now? Okay, good. I was just about to write. Can you hear me? All right. All right, let me play with. I'm just working on a little something over here. I think I need to. Let's just take this to 200. See if that helps with any delays. Actually, I wonder if I go down if that helps with delay. No, it doesn't seem to help with delay. So we'll pull that back to 200. And then let me see what else I can do. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks good enough. All right. Preview format 1080p. Save that. I can zoom in too. Watch this. Oh, I can zoom out. Or I can zoom in. Having too much fun with this, guys. I'm trying to fix a camera on YouTube here. It's been kind of interesting. Oh, man. Let's move this over a little bit. Sorry, guys. There we go. Okay, is it me that is deaf, or is there no sound? Thor, you're going to want to get in and get out. Have a good one, Ragged. Chris, thank you so much for those gifts. Appreciate that, man. Make sure you join the membership to get in on that giveaway coming up here. We got that Phase 433. Pretty awesome. Same with you guys on YouTube. Good morning. It's real early. This is an early day. But just want to make sure y'all had a chance to enter in before tomorrow, because tomorrow it's going down. Tomorrow, one of you or you are walking away with a Phase 433 blackout from Matthews. Crazy. I know. I think it's even funnier that right now, when you guys see me on YouTube, you think I'm talking to this mic, but actually I'm talking to a mic that's over here. This mic is actually talking to the TikTok one, which is interesting. But it looks like I'm talking to just one mic. Breezeway, you won't be because you're not a member. I don't see your member star on there. You got to join the channel. That's why we do these live streams, to educate everybody on how it works. So make sure you join the channel, whether you're you got to live subscribe on TikTok to get in, or join the channel, it's called, on the YouTube page. And when you are a member, you'll see, if you look up on the text there, Josh Wolf, you'll see that star. You got to have that star. That's what gets you in on it. Chris, you did not join on TikTok. You do not have the team logo. You see the team logo Adam's got there? That's what you need to have. I like how Adam on TikTok is super confident he's going to win this. I love it. He's like, good morning. I can't wait to hold that Phase 4 in my hands. I love it. I think that's what you need. You got to have that confidence. That's going to be a winner chicken dinner. And Adam, if I was you, I'd throw in a whole bunch of galaxies right now and try to catch up to Reigen. You got some room. There's a lot of room for those extra entries. Get in line. Oh, man, if this cold ever leaves me, I think I've had it for like 2 weeks. Crazy. Oh, man. What's up, Keith? Oh. William, you are now entered, my friend. Smart move over there. Now your birthday is going to be perfect if you win this bow on that entry. Let me add you to the play game. Let's add you to the game here. All right, let's see. Let me get rid of this. Let me pull up our list, our entry list. And we got an Excel file going here. Pull this over. Oh, put it behind my camera there. I couldn't see. Okay, here we go. All right, adding to this list. All right, cool. You got it, Derek? Awesome, man. Add you to this list here. Okay. All right. William Wood, YouTube base member. Welcome to the show, my friend. Chris coming in on TikTok. Smart move. Chris D. Hayes. TikTok base level. Cool. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Appreciate that. I have to try that breezeway. I have to try something. I feel like it's getting more jammed up as we go. I hate that feeling. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that, my friend. Got a lot more coming. I actually try to pre-film, like with the shorts and YouTubes and stuff. I try to pre-film like 50 at a time, to be honest. So I get a lot of them done at once, and then, but they're short film. You know, it's easy to do that. I'll sit one day and do a ton of them. Oh, sorry, yeah, giveaways tomorrow. Thanks, Dave. Our YouTube is BowHunterPlanet. Can't miss it. There's over 1,000 videos of bow hunting archery stuff. I'm thinking noon. Adam. But again, if you're a member, you don't have to be live to win. So just keep that in mind. I am gonna pick a winner for the bow, and because I love you guys, I'm gonna also pick a winner for 6 Easton arrows. So there'll be 2 winners tomorrow, and then I'm gonna keep this list and go into next week. We might even use it again on the Wheel of Archery to pick a couple winners from. So, Mike, to get in the giveaway, you can join subscription. So you need to join the star where it says live subscription somewhere at the bottom, and then you get that team logo like Adam has. You see that team logo? I believe it's just where you do the gifting, and then I'll say, do you want to subscribe to the channel? Live subscribe. I don't know what the proper wording is, but they always make it confusing. Big dog. Yes, thanks, William. Appreciate that, man. And the good news is if you're a member and let's say you stick around, do auto renew, we do this a monthly. So you're going to have different bows each month all the way through the year. It's kind of fun. So usually at the end of the year, we have the best bow. So for instance, this Matthews Phase 433 December giveaway. Going up to that, there'll be some lower cost bows, middle cost bows, some older classic bows, some other products. Sometimes they're just bigger products like a Burris Oracle 2. We'll probably do another one of those coming up in a month or two. So there's always cool stuff, and the odds are very good. Even with adding everybody, let's say if everybody adds in today, you still be way less than 1,000. So 1 in 1,000 is pretty good numbers, and we're not at that. We're at this giveaway will be like 1 in 400 probably. So really good numbers, to be honest, for anything cool like this. So William, you automatically get the entry for the bow because you join the membership. If you want to send a $10 donation, you can get an extra entry if you like. Those are unlimited. You can do as many of those as you want. So some people have sent like 30. So just to keep in mind. So like for instance, Reagan joined on YouTube as a member, and he also joined on TikTok. So he has 2 entries from that. And then he donated a lot of spots. So he's got about 20 spots alone. It's crazy. The bow, I don't have it here, Chris, because this is at my personal studio compared to our actual big studio. But I can try to show it. Well, there's videos on it all over. I put a ton of videos on it. It's the blackout one that we used in the video. So if you go to YouTube and type in BowHunterPlanet, I'll just post it for you here. Let me find it for you. It's faster for me to find it. Planet Phase 433. Here it is. This is the actual bow. And I've done a ton of little bows on it as well. Thanks, Joseph. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Kuma 30 was a great bow. I love that bow. All right. Yep, no problem, William. Yeah, I'm excited for turkey as well. Yes, Doug. Breezeway, Doug, same person. Okay, it gets confusing because everybody's got like 2 names. Yes, you are automatically entered in because you're a member on TikTok for sure. Yep. Yeah, sorry, it's my it's not a pond, it's a I can't think of the word. The water runs into it under the house, and then it sucks it out. Sub pump. So since it's in my office, the sub pump, that's what happens. Sucks, but I'm so used to it, I don't even notice it anymore. So you said that. Thanks, Doug. Now I gotta hear. Thanks, Breezeway. Now I gotta hear this the whole time, like you guys. I'm like, what the hell is that water? I gotta pee. Oh man, I hate being sick. I hate it. Oh, yeah, I don't got any bows to show off here, unfortunately. I think I moved everything. I just took out that. I just moved out that 82nd Airborne. We're gonna set that bow up, and that might be part of our giveaway coming up. The 82nd Airborne, very exciting bow. A lot of people have a lot of memories of that bow, and I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I should try some Ricola. Ricola. It's a good idea. That is a good idea. So yeah, talking about sponsors in 24. So we did re-sign with Easton, so that's exciting. So they will be, which I love because Easton recognizes what we're doing and they love the idea that we're promoting the history of archery a lot and stuff. So it's been a very good relationship with Easton. So I'm very happy to say that we have re-signed with them in 24. Um, we picked up gas bowstrings as well, so that's gonna be cool. They really like the idea of the classic series and they wanted to be a part of that, so that's pretty exciting to do that. Um, so happy there. I'm trying to think what else we added. People, then we sell like advertising spots and things like our podcast. So most of those will stay the same. You'll see some stuff from Scott Archery. Um, you'll see stuff from probably Code of Silence, probably Vapor Trail. Maybe some G5 stuff coming up. Yeah, there's like a lot of little ones in there. It's like it's a lot of. Some companies will just say, "Hey, we just want like their ads in 30 spots, type stuff." So it just depends what we're doing. Good old turkey hunting over there. Outdoors are great. Gotta love it. I'm not really in turkey mode yet. We'll get through the cold winter. So, so yeah, very excited to have Easton back. We'll see. I know there's going to be definitely some changes. We did not re-sign with Dead Down in Tanks, and that's okay. We had worked with them for about 3 or 4 years. Good experience during those times, but they got a new marketing person, and they decided not to renew, which is completely fine. To be honest, guys, it happens so much in the industry. I wish you could see it from our perspective. It's kind of funny, really. It's like somebody new comes in, you're out, and then somebody new comes in after them, then you're back in, and then someone new comes in, you're out. Then somebody else new comes back in, you're back in. This is just it's. I've been doing this for so long. I'm so bored of that part of it. It's kind of annoying. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. I love the Prime, Dave. I think the Prime's a great bow. I love that they decided to go with to put in the newer tech ideas on the new bow. So, for instance, having the IMS and then having that front end Picatinny really kind of signified and fixed the RevX and put it where it needed to be. Personally, as my thought is just adding those couple things, and then it's kind of cool because it has two different cams, which is interesting. And yeah, I don't know. It shoots great though. That's the other thing. It shoots really, really good. The ATA of that bow, they have a 2, 4, and 6, and I think they're actually calling it 32, 34, and 36. Right now, the one I have is a 34. I have been asking them to get the 32. I'm a more of a 32 shooter, and less. I like to stay 32 being really the highest I'd ever use, and then try to go backwards. What's up, Dennis? Morning. Outdoors are great. You have to put in for a turkey tag where you hunt. Is that what you're saying? Or getting a tag is $10? Yeah, I think the RVX is like I said. I mean, anything the RevX and the RevX is amazing. So that's the thing. If we just start with that concept, and then if you add in those extra things to the RVX, it's even better. So it still shoots the same, but it's going to add in those extra concepts. But I actually hunt with the RVX now. I actually hunted with the RevX 2 last year, and then once they sent the new bow, and right before launch, I switched over to the RVX 434 because that's the only one I had at the time. But I was actually pretty excited about it. I had it in the field. I was hoping to actually get deer with it in that moment, but it just didn't work out. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the deer in. I couldn't be like, come here, deer. Nothing good came of that hunt, but unfortunately, it is what it is. But it was cool. Great bow. And I ran that with my Easton 6.5s with the Montec broadhead at the time. And this year, I don't know, the afflictor is really kind of making my eyes turn, and also the Annihilator is still on my mind too. It's very sharp. And the thing is, for me, it's always been like I know a Montech works. I know a Rage works. So I don't really need to test those as much anymore, you know. So for me, I feel like I'm better off to really try to test an Annihilator, something I haven't seen hit a deer yet, so I can get a feel for what it actually does. I mean, some broadheads do some weird stuff, man. We had one, I think it's called the Rocket or something. It hit a deer, and when it hits it, it was like a piston driven, so it hits and it expands. And what I mean by expand is when it hits, it then like pushes it in, which then opens it. It's like a piston or something. And anyway, that thing hit a deer, and I saw it wrap the deer's like inner cage, I guess, you know, around the ribs. It was so weird, and it looked like a heart shot, but really it hit and like somehow deflected down and went down and through the leg. It's very odd. And so after that moment, I was like, I'll never shoot that again. Gotcha, outdoors career. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, so if you're just joining and you're interested in that Phase 433 giveaway, just join our live subscription, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok. You just hit the subscribe button if you want to get in on that and you're interested. And if you are a member, feel free to send a Galaxy or a donation to get another entry if you'd like. If not, no worries. Just giving you guys the options. I think this looks pretty good, though. I think we're going to stick with this. I think I just need to mount it somewhere else because right now it's like literally sitting in the middle of my area. So, Scooter Trash, how's it going? Good morning. Bam Bam, how you doing? Oh, everybody's just waking up going, what the hell is Dave doing live? The cool part about YouTube is people can watch this and still join subscription after they watch it. But I don't think you can do it on TikTok, which is weird. I don't think there's a way, but maybe there is. Maybe I'm just off on that. Actually, oh no, I don't want to move that. You can subscribe, Doug, when I'm offline. So the ethos is a great question. This is what's your opinion on the elite ethos? I love the ethos. I'm not gonna lie. That bow. So we were sighting in Namia the other day. So one of the kids on our team, Travis, he's 14, tall kid. He's like 6'3", 14, real tall kid. And anyway, we were trying to sight in the Omnia for him, and we were having some hard time getting it sighted in. We had to adjust the set technology, and we finally figured it out. Oh, Travis is on right now. But anyway, so we got it. We got it eventually. We figured out what to do. It took a little time, but we figured out what we were doing wrong. Anyway, so part of that, during that conversation, we almost moved him to the ethos, and I wanted to move him to the ethos, but the problem is I only have one of them. And the ethos, being the new bow, I kind of need to use it on different videos and show it off. But the ethos is awesome. It is a beautiful bow. It shoots wonderful. There's a lot of great things to it. So, you know, to me, I would definitely buy the ethos. It would definitely be on my hit list for top 5 for sure. But in that midnight copper, it looks unbelievable, absolutely incredible. So just the thought. But yeah, I think it shoots great. I would definitely consider the ethos if you're looking to buy a bow. I like that bail blind Scooter Trash. That thing is sweet, and we can move it around with a four wheeler. I love it. So easy to use. Redneck Hunting Blinds makes it. Yeah, it's very, very good. You know, thanks, Jay Perkins. Appreciate that, man. Doug, I don't know. I don't know if I call it a team necessarily, but Travis is one of the owner's sons, and so he takes over. He's been shooting a lot of target shooting. So our thought was, well, let's give Travis whatever he needs to target shoot specifically, like 3D and hunting, of course. But so we set him up through Elite this year, one of our kind of like our outdoor show programs, I guess you call it. But we don't really do those anymore, so we kind of created a new program. For being that he's a kid too, it worked out really well. But the rest of our team is kind of scattered. They're people who have worked on every project with us, from Experience Wild when we started that to BowHunterPlanet to. So we have a team of about 15 guys. They're kind of like what's the word? Sleepers. So like they don't really do a lot, but then you ask them to help with something, they come meet at a project. That's kind of how it works. 3D shoots are basically like at any of your local archery ranges. So, for instance, the one Travis does is a local range here that is they have a 3D system there, and then you go through and you do it, and then you can enter in to do other 3D shoots at other areas. And it's kind of like all the other stuff too, like the target stuff, because he'll start doing those shoots as well, trying to learn more of the target side. But to be honest, and to be he's a dedicated shooter, and that's really important for a youth. So being that he's young and he's willing to do it and likes to do it, that's a really important part. Whether he wins or not, I don't really care. I think it's just more about having that dedication from a child that wants to do it. It's very important, and I think it goes a long way. It shows a lot, and I think it's amazing that Elite would sponsor that. So that's my point. It's like that's another thing about Elite that's you gotta love. I mean, for them to do that through us is it's a big deal. Yeah, that's cool, Doug. Yeah, Target League would be sweet. Maybe eventually we'll get a shooter shirt here. I don't know. We're starting out with Travis, trying to figure out if we can create our own shirt. That'd be sweet. It definitely wouldn't be cheap, I assure you, though. Those shirts are very expensive. So, what's up, Logan? Oh, where's my phone? Ugh. Oh. Yeah, I hear you, knockoff. Knockoff, is your membership up? Are you donezo with membership? Because I know you were a member. I knew you were looking at the time frame. But if you decide to renew, maybe think about doing it on YouTube. Might make more sense, because something's going weird with the teams here, or the thing on TikTok. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, well, that makes sense why your thing's off then. I just want to make sure because there's a lot of oh, hey Brian, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. There's been a lot of people that they're not showing up anymore, so I had to move over because I said I don't know what's happening, but if it's going to continue to do it, then might as well move over to somewhere where I know it's working. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. Got you all set here. Chris, my intent cut out at helicopter base. Oh, internet cut out. What were the ways to get more entries? Chris, you could send a Galaxy. It's in the it's right here. Actually, I have it on the screen here. It's right. God, I can't get it right there. So Galaxy or the Gold Mine, those two there. The Witch gives you, I think, 5. These two give you 1 each. So you could send any of those you want. A knockoff, generally, no. We always do them at the end of the month. That's usually when we do it. So, like for instance, we'll do another one like the January 31st and then February 28th. Somewhere in there. Try to be there, but again, it doesn't. It's not always perfect. That's the other problem. It just depends. And in this case, it even got worse because we couldn't even. We're having so many issues with these teams anyway. That's the other problem. There's gonna be like 30 people. We don't know if they're in or out basically because I can't see them anymore. It's really weird. Really, really weird. Thanks, Chris. I'll grab your extra spot there. I always label extra entry as well, just so you know if you win through that, you won from that extra entry. I always think it's fun to know that. I don't know, just me. Because you're like, oh, dang, because that's what Mr. J. Gray got an extra entry the day of the giveaway, and he actually won on it. And so I was like, dang, the extra entry pulled through. Oh, man. Let's go take some medicine. Maybe I need some Dayquil. But I got to go live again today, so we got to make sure we're trying to get everybody on. I really hate the idea that I can't see everybody who's a member. Yes. Hey Jay, you enter by joining the channel. So somewhere in the donational area, there's a thing where you could join subscription or join the channel subscription. That's how you'd enter. And then you'll get a little star like Dennis has there, or William Wood at the top. See a little star? That's what you need to get in on it for this specific one. If you're asking about the SR350, you just have to comment and be a normal subscriber. That one is coming up as well. Oh, man. The cold is real. All right, it's time for a little bit of music in the background. Let's do some, we'll do some Need to Breathe. Oh, oh, oh. That's weird. I just got to do it manually. All right. Hawk, what's up, brother? Actually, Hawk, don't move. Comment. Make sure you make a comment because I think you're not in. So let me check. I'm pretty sure you're not in. I was waiting for you to join. This is one of the reasons I've been live so much. I'm trying to make sure everybody gets in that's not being accounted for. I don't think I have Hawk. So weird, brother. I don't get it. All right, let me add you manually because it's not. That's what I said. When I pulled the team thing, it doesn't even show you as a team member anymore, and you're a team member. It says right there. This is what I'm talking about. There's something weird going on. 0311. All right, I got you. Jeez, man. So strange. Oh, I'm glad you popped in. That's why I knew it. I was like, I saw your. The thing is I saw something that said, I could have swore I tried to send you a message. Let me see. Creator tools. Sorry, YouTube. This is really, this is specifically a TikTok issue. I don't know why, but so right now it says I have 43 active subscribers. But the truth is, morning, Anthony, we have 102. So this is the problem. So if I go in here, let me see. So let's see, is Hawk in here? Hawk's not on this list. All right. And then if I go to inactive, you're not on that list either. So you're like in the middle of nowhere. So make sure you're still, make sure they're still charging you correctly and stuff, Hawk. You should check that out just to make sure you're good. Nimrod, how's it going? Good morning. Nimrod's good. I got Nimrod in here. Nimrod joined 11:30. So I think I have a feeling people who joined before a certain date, they just cut everybody out, like all the original people. Something's weird. Let me see the oldest on here. No, see, some of these have been on here a long time. Eric's been on 549 days. So Coon 533. It's just so weird. Hawk, make sure make sure your money situation's right with your credit card stuff. Just because I'm wondering if maybe people who maybe the card's not working for next month or something. I don't know. Very strange. Morning, guys. Just open up the chat for people to join still if they like to, but also to try to fix some of these. Nimrod, basically the issue is we have, okay, so like right here on this, right now on the live, it says I have 102 out of 200 subscribers. But if I go to our active subscribers on my phone on the app, it says 43. And people like Hawk 0311 right there are not on the list. And he's a member. It shows he's got the team logo. Can't get that logo without being a team member. So very strange that it's not fixing itself. I don't understand why it wouldn't fix it. I put a ticket in. I tried to log out, logged in. I don't know what the problem is. YouTube seems to be good though. Let's see here. Let's see. See if TikTok replied to me yet. System updates. TikTok. No. What the deal is there? Thanks, Chris. Let's see. Yeah, it didn't used to be, bro. It used to be pretty good for me, but yeah, I don't know what the deal is. So I got Brian's new subscription. I got William's subscription. I got Chris sent another Galaxy, so let me grab his other Galaxy entry. There's another. Okay. So anyway, that's where we're at. I'm trying to deal with that. Thank God Hawk came in though. See, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm gonna feel bad when someone's on this list that was supposed to be on this list. It's ridiculous. I know. I would think it would fix itself, but I don't know how much longer I can prolong this giveaway. You know what I mean? Like we've already pushed it 4 days later or whatever. So I think we're going to have to go tomorrow regardless. I don't know what else to do. I've had this live for what we've been live every day for 3 days now, and on purpose just to let people like Hawk come in that maybe we didn't know was there. You know what I mean? Okay, so just you say that, right? That's my point. So you see that, right? And I'll tell you what I see. So you said 37. I go to Creator Tools. I go to subscription. I have 43. Well, just not in this scenario because the team logo you see right there is the logo I'm looking for. So the team member, which I agree with you is different, is somewhere up in here. And that's nothing compared to that team logo. That team logo is only given for subscribers, live subscribers. And Hawk is being a great example. Came in, he has that team logo, but he's not on this list. Lance, well, see, I don't think Lance is on this list either. Lance, make sure you comment there, buddy. Let me make sure Lance is in here. I feel like Lance is not in here. Hold on. Let's take a look. Oh, I got Lance. I got Lance for an extra entry, but I don't have Lance for his membership. That's my point. So Lance wasn't even showing. He's been around since a long time. So let's put Lance in there. Jeez, oh Pete. Now you guys see why I have this open so long. Yeah, the team logo is what we're looking for, but Lance is another example. So Lance isn't on there. It doesn't show as a team member anymore. But he is. That's what I'm saying. It's so messed up. Man. So messed up. Jay, welcome to the team, my friend on YouTube. Thank you for subscribing. All right, Jay, you're all set, my friend. So yeah, Anthony, that's a good point. The problem is, so if I go to the payments with, oh Brian, yeah, how do I get my extra entry? How do I get an extra entry? Send a Galaxy, Brian. If you send a Galaxy, you can get an extra entry, or you could subscribe on YouTube as well. So it's up to you. There's a couple different ways of doing it. So Anthony, if I go to earnings with that, it shows 43 members. But okay, let me look at this because I think there's a drop off somewhere. We got to figure out that drop off. So strange. It doesn't make any sense though, because how would it doesn't even make sense? Like, how can someone have a team logo? That's why I don't win. Says Lance. How can someone like Lance have a team logo if they're not shown as an active subscriber? Like, where's Lance's funds going? You know what I mean? That's my point. Like, where's Lance's funding going? He's paying for someone else. Lance's $6 a month's not even going to BHP. It's going, who knows, right? What the hell's going on here? It doesn't even make sense. All right, I'm gonna take a picture of this because I want to show this to the TikTok people. So Lance, all right, I mean, Lance is a great example. So I'm going to take a picture of Lance's. So when they ask me what they're talking about, I'm going to say, well, look at my subscribers, my live subscribers, active subscribers. So the subscription goal 43 to 200. It shows everybody who's a member. Lance ain't on here, but Lance bears the mark. Unless Lance, are you set to expire? Maybe you're not active, but you're still a member because you paid. Oh, and did someone gift you? That's another good question. Chris, how many of those galaxies did you send? Sorry, I'll make sure I got all your galaxies. 2, right? Yeah, 2. So you should have 3 entries total. This is on TikTok, Anthony. Yeah, Jeremiah, it's not normal. This isn't normal. Usually it works fine. Never had an issue yet. This is the first time I issue. Of course, it's the biggest giveaway of the year, and now we have the issue. Whatever. Lance, check your subscription real quick for me if you get a minute. Just see what it says. Make sure it's still active into this specific account. Something's awry. I don't know what it is on TikTok specifically. YouTube, you guys are good. I don't know what the heck. Something is very strange. Oh, wait a minute. Lance, is your account a public account? This thing says only showing public accounts. What the heck does that mean? How can they only show me public accounts? But it still says 43 at 200. Ryan, good morning. Thanks for coming in. I don't know if Ryan's on here either. Let's see if Ryan's on here. Ryan's not on here either. Thank God. Oh, God. This is so weird. All right, Ryan, I got you, brother. Is Red on here? I think Red's on here. Hold on a minute. Let's take a look. So I got Ryan all set. Chris is all set. Watch out for that, Chris, because you don't want to go that route because Ryan will come in real quick and drop 20 of them. He always does. Let's see. I need to look up Red. Let me see if Red's on here. I think Red's on here, but maybe not. Let's see. I know Red's a member, but for some reason, active members. Let's see if Red's on here. Red's not on here. That's so messed up. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. The Red Outdoors. I have to manually put you in Red. I don't know why. Doesn't make any sense. Ryan's going to grab a spot. Makes sense. While you're here, you might as well. Okay. Morning, Josh. How you doing? Could be Anthony. You never know. I don't know, man. That's what I tell. It used to be fine. Never had an issue. If you guys want to make sure you're locked and loaded and secured, join on YouTube. Apparently, it's definitely good to go on that side. So, because like right now, Ryan, you do not show as a team member. Maybe consider canceling and renewing. I don't know what's going on there. Same with you, Red. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I see your team logo, so obviously you're a subscriber, but it's not showing it, and I don't think I'm even getting paid for it, which is even weirder because they're only showing 43, and apparently, if you look at this list to your left here on the bottom, it says we're at 102 of 200, and when someone leaves, it goes down. So that's what I'm saying. Like there's like all these people missing. This even shows 102, but when I go into it, it says 102 of 200, and then it says subscribers 44. This is wild, guys. William, you could send a $10 donation per entry. So you could if you send $100, you would get 10 extra entries. You send 50, you get 5. You send 10, you get 1. On YouTube, you can do that gifting. There's a gift option to your right under the chat. It's called Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Chat. Or you could join like as a TikTok subscriber as well and get another entry that way. But again, I don't know if it's a good idea at this point. It says I have a members for 336. Lance, did you do maybe did you do did you buy a year at once or are you paying monthly? I'm just wondering if there's a difference between monthly and people who bought ahead of time. But I should still see it though, right? Even if you bought an annual membership, I should still see it. What's up, Joseph Aria? So monthly. I don't know. Hmm. Listen, uh, Lance or Red, if you guys get a minute, do me a favor, or Ryan, do me a favor, cancel it and then renew it. Because I am curious if you pop back in if you renew. Something's a little off. I don't know what it is. Now remember this as a favor, so if you do it, I'll throw you an extra entry for free. But I want to see what happens. Joseph, there's no snow here in Michigan. You must be in Kansas or something where they're getting hit. Oh, weird, Red. And you're still not showing. I just wonder if it has something to do with Fred, a good compound bow to get started. I really like the bear archery stuff for new beginners. So the Species EV, the Legit, the G3, um, Legend XR, the Alaskan XT, any of those from $400 to $700 area is a really good starting point to get going. If you're looking for premium market, I mean, anything really, you got to go shoot and test though. But Matthews, Bowtech, Hoyt, Bear, Elite, those areas there, if you're gonna go that route. There's a lot of difference bros in those two bows, except for the riser. The riser's the same, but otherwise they have a new pocket, new limb, new cam. A lot of differences right there. Those three things alone. I have no idea, Lance. I have no idea. I've never done it from that perspective. Oh, geez, Northern Illinois. Awesome, Ryan. Glad we finally got that figured out. Um, well, I used to be able to, Anthony. That was what I was doing. I can do that, but it only shows me 43 of everybody who has. Let me see something here. Let me just see if this list is different than that list. Let's look at this for a second. So Christy Hayes. Oh yeah, this is all of them I see. So there's people who bought 1 month, 14 people who bought 1 month. So I can see that. And then I can see auto renew. There's 29 people who did auto renew. And it says there's inactive people. Inactive subscribers listed here are subscribers whose subscription expired up to 15 days ago. So those people are no longer here. But actually they are, because some of you went to YouTube. I know Matt Walker went to YouTube, so that's fine. And then KP Bowhunting, I feel like he's still a subscriber, which is weird, but okay. Knockoff, yours did expire, but you said it did, so that makes sense. Door, I know, is still a member. And it says Door is no longer a member, but he is, so that doesn't make sense. It's very strange, guys. Very, very strange. I don't know. Hopefully they help us, but otherwise we'll get through this the best we can, and then we'll see what happens. It's not fixed, Moist. It's not fixed, but you're in, so you're good. You don't have to worry about your perspective, but some people are going to not be in, but it is what it is. So I don't know what else we can do. I can't control the system here. So I don't plan to not do the giveaway on tomorrow. I plan to do it, and it is what it is. Yeah, it's a good idea too, Anthony. Yeah, great idea. You can get a flagship bow that's a little bit older for sure. Nice. Wish I was walking out of the woods right now. Chug this water. I think this looks pretty good on YouTube. This camera. I think we're going to stick with this instead of blow another $800 on another DSLR. But I think this looks fine. I think it's good enough, guys. I don't know what you think, but I think it looks decent. I think it's actually streaming this in 720 or 1080, so it should be okay. I'm on the list on TikTok. Yeah, D-Break, you're good. You are good. It's funny when people come into the chat and on TikTok and I see their name, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't seen Lance in a while, right? You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen Ryan in a while, so I'm glad you guys popped in. It was really important to get you back on this, get you back in the big game here. The problem isn't this. The problem is going to be next month, right? I mean, this is what it is. We have most of the people now, I think. We're probably only missing like 10 people, 10 to 20 people. I've manually put in a ton of people with the logo. So I think we're probably missing 10 or 20 people that just haven't joined in a while. Chris, I show you for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yep, 4. Oh, interesting, Red. I don't know why you would take crap for that. I don't know why it matters, but I get it. People are weird, man. They get mad about dumb things. Yes, Anthony, actually I have. That's funny you said that. So like for instance, right now I'm actually in the TikTok studio and that one says I have 102 members. And if I click the button though, it shows 102. If I click it, this is on PC, so I'm running two different computers here. You're watching me on an iMac, but on the TikTok, we're doing it on PC, totally different program. It says I have 102 of 200, but then if you go down, it says subscribers 44, which I have all these people in, right? So these people are good. I just, again, the Red Outdoors is a great example. He has the team logo. He has a red team logo. He's been around a while, but yet he's not showing this list, which is weird. In fact, this list doesn't have anybody with a red logo. There's all brand new people with yellow logos, like Brian. He's newer. Jameson's new. Twisted Bow Hunting's new. So all these guys joined recently, like not too long ago. For some reason, though, the original OGs aren't showing. I do have another TikTok account. I wonder if I can do anything with that. Moist, you're not in there either, man. It's weird. I don't know. I guess I'm. Listen, it's fine that you guys are here and I can see you're here. I guess the bigger issue, right, is are they not paying us for what all these accounts are? Who's getting that money? Where's it going? Right. That's the bigger issue. It's like, well, what's happening with all that funding? Is it because if I only show 43, but I know I have 100, that's a big deal. That's a big chunk of money. It makes no sense. Let me see here. Can I find that ticket? I think I only had a screenshot to that ticket. Settings and privacy. Report a problem. Open tickets. Open. I'm going to add this photo I took. I'm going to say none of my long-term subscribers are showing in my account, but they still are members per the live feed team logo. See image. Not sure where their membership money is going? Question mark. Who's stealing it? Right? What's going on here? What's happening here? What's going on here? Please help. Try to end on a nice note there. All right, submit. It's so strange, guys. So strange. I've never had this issue before. Probably, he's definitely. I'm just worried that it's going to like some other YouTuber or TikToker's account. That's my fear. Is like, what's happening? Oh, Mac. Mac, is Mac a member? What the heck's wrong with Mac's logo? See, Mac, it says you're out. It said you're out. And now, see, something's weird. Look at Mac's logo. Why is Mac's logo white? There's no such thing as a white logo. What's going on? Actually, Mac, and yours says, actually, yours came up in this article. I was trying to IM you because I was wondering. All right, hold on a minute. Let me see what yours said. Yours specifically said, all right, creator tools, subscription, active subscribers, inactive subscribers. You're on this list. Subscription expired on 12/17/2023, 365 days. You were a member. Isn't that weird? Check your account, Mac. Make sure it's still there. Cancel and re-sign up. I'll put you on the list for now, of course, to get you. I know okay, something's weird, so but just check it because something's not right. So, oh, that means expired because that actually might be accurate. Then you should check that. Maybe your credit card they didn't take from that credit card anymore or something. Because that would make more sense the way your logo is white like that or clear. Because they're probably trying to say, oh, you were just a member, and now you're not a member. Lone Bowhunter Chronicles. Let me see if I got you on this. I think I do. Make sure you're good. Lone Bowhunter. Yeah, okay, I got it. Thank God. Bugsy, I don't have you. I definitely don't have you. Let me look at Bugsy. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I don't have Bugsy. No, I do have Bugsy. Thank God. At least that one was right. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, Mac, check your credit card, check your account, re-sign up, log out, re-sign up, whatever it takes to make sure it's good. It needs to be colored in though. Something's wrong, and it says you expired, so maybe your credit card didn't take, and that would answer that one. That would help at least understand that one. At least they're showing that, and we kind of have an idea what that means. I forgot. I think I will play with my other account, Anthony, and see what happens. So Bugsy, anybody else who just joined who's a member, if you want extra entries, send galaxies. If you want to get extra numbers on this giveaway, just a heads up. We're trying to get Lance to cancel and renew to see what happens. So if anybody can help walk Lance through that, I know I know just DeWitt knows a lot about this stuff. So maybe DeWitt, if you could help Lance cancel his membership and renew it, that would be helpful. All right, let me A to Z that. Why don't I show that? Thanks for letting me know, Bugsy. I'll get that taken care of. I don't see it, so I'll just add that in for you. I don't know why I don't see that one. I see your membership though, so you're good there. All right, let me fix that for you. Sorry about that. I'm glad you said that. All right, this. Fix that. Okay, cool. Bugsy, you're set. Um, Oh, thanks, Just Do It. That sucks. So much for that idea. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that, brother. Grab your spots for you. Dan just donated $20 on YouTube. Thanks, Dan. Uh, let's see, Dan, extra entry. Dan, you got a decent amount now. You're catching up to Ryan. Dan wants that bow. I think Ryan's got the most, followed by Mr. J. Gray, followed by Dan here, I think, if I had to guess. I could be wrong. That's a guess. But, filter that. So, Dan, you have nine plus 6, so 15. Doing good, doing good. Um, Anthony, if you're wondering, you have 10. Just a heads up on that. Oh no, you have more than that. Sorry. You have 10 just from the YouTube X thing. Then you had an additional 5, so you have 15. Thanks, Mac. Got that done. Appreciate that. All right. Mac's all set. My logo looks like that for Botox currently. Yeah, see, so that's what I'm wondering if cards are expiring. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe that's part of what they don't count or something. I don't know. So everybody just check your stuff, make sure you're good. That's all I can say. Check your stuff and make sure you are clean. See, I don't. It's funny that Mac just did that, but he still doesn't show in the new count. So that's really weird. But we'll figure that out. Crazy. Lance, I don't see Lance. No, I don't see you. I don't see Mac. That's that's the weird part, man. Oh no, Mac might have just been fixed. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Mac's fixed now. I see Mac in the main account now. He's back in. Chris, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go. Chris is here. I gotta get something from him real quick. You guys can keep donating if you want. Get more spots. I'll come back and get them fixed up. Let me just get Chris's in here real quick. All right, Chris, grab 2 spots from YouTube. I'll grab a coffee too on that. So I'll be right back. Ugh. Okay. All right. Ooh, just wait. How'd you? I don't know how you found that, but can you? That would actually help big time. Can you? First off, how'd you find it? Second off, you email it to me. That would be very helpful. My email is. I'll just type it here for you. 1 second. If you could send it there, that would be huge, especially if you have an Excel file. All right, where was that? Chris sent 4. All right, Chris taking 2 more. Thank you, Chris. All right. Trigger, we're trying to work together as a team to fix our subscription issue. We have 103 total subscribers that are entered to win this base 433. However, we can only find like 70 of those people in my account. So we're running into a little bit of an issue. Just DeWitt, how did you find that list? Because that would be interesting to know. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that, man. I went upstairs. I took 2 Advil and I took emergency, so feeling a little better. I clicked that sub goal. It only shows me. This is what I'm saying. This is what's weird. It shows me. So it says 103 of 200, but if I look where it says subscribers, it says 44, and it doesn't tell me anything else. I don't know why I don't see the whole thing. All right, let me see. But yes, I think that'll help us finish up what we need. I tried that trigger. So if I go through my profile, this is part of the problem. So if I'm going to close out of TikTok over here on my phone. I'm going to reopen it. So if I open it, I go to my profile. I'm going to go to the 3 little things at the top right. So I click that. I go to Creator Tools. If I'm doing this wrong, let me know. And then under that it says monetization. It says Creator Marketplace, Subscription, Creativity, Program Beta, TikTok Shop for Creators, Series, Video Gifts, Work with Artists, Live Gifts, Tips. I have like a ton of stuff here. There's no other area to click for this. So I'm going to click Subscription, Monetization, Subscription. It says 44, right? So it says 44 active subscribers, which is not accurate, because if I click it, the reason I know it's not accurate is I click it and I open it. And okay, so a good example would be Lance Courtney. Max is all set. But Lance was a good example. So Lance is a team member. You can see he's got the team logo right there in the chat. Lance is not on this list. He's not in here. All of the 44 people. Auto renew, not in here. Inactive says 23 people. He's not in here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. All right, where were we? Sorry about that. All right. I personally know I should be at about 103. Like I feel like the 103 is actually an actual number, and that's what's weird about it. And I think we're probably up to the 80 or 90 by now for the people who have chimed in that aren't on the list that are on the list now. But so I think we're good. Yes, yeah, Anthony. Unlike YouTube, TikTokers only are allowed to do one set of pricing. They only can get base membership on TikTok. That's why they send the galaxies a lot and those other things. But good idea. I know where you're going with that. Oh man. Nope, still don't see you, Lance. I see you here, and I got you manually put in, but I don't see you for some reason. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Just wait. Let me try that. Switch to my outdoor podcast account. Okay. So, so on here, what is your show? Mine shows 44 of 200. The star. Oh, but because I'm not a subscriber of my own thing, I can't see the people who are in. I think. Well, you can send subscription to others. That's pretty cool. Hmm. View subscribers. Click view subscribers. All right, so if I click that, join my live community now. Help me reach my goal. 44 of 200. Community benefits. I don't think I can do it. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I can because I'm not. Because you're a member, I think you could see everybody. Because I'm not a member, I don't think I can. I think it'd be a little bit weird to join my own subscription, but it's a little strange. But no, Chris, I haven't seen the issues. Anybody seen issues with the new Matthews cam on the new bow? I haven't seen that or heard that yet. I'm going to ask around though. Now you said that. Um, Just DeWitt, thanks for doing that, brother. Appreciate that. Just DeWitt just hooked up some people for free here. So let me see here. Let me get this situated because that just added some new people. Bros Graphics is in. Corey, Cody, 1990. You try. I'm assuming you're trying to get me it. That's what I figured you're trying to do. That's actually pretty fun. Um, who else did they give us? So we got J Shoot 11. You guys just got hooked up. You guys better be thanking DeWitt there. Hooked you up with some free subs. Joey's back in, brother. Let's see. I'm gonna put in free sub just so they know how they got in. If they win, they owe you. Oh, weird, Chris. I have not heard of that. And it didn't hit, unfortunately. That sucks, but thank you for trying. I appreciate that. I'm gonna throw you some free extra entries for that too, by the way, because that's real nice of you to do that anyway. Cost you money, so. The only one set amount for subs on two. Yeah. What's the issue with the cam? The cam issue is so Chris says, have you seen any issues with the new Matthews with the cams? Had a local archery repair shop say he has had issues with the new bows. He said there's some component in the cams that are plastic and breaking. I don't know. Um, team member. So Lance says it says that Lance's team number 86. That's my point. Now it shows 44. Something's weird. It only shows people's public accounts for subscription. So Alan, so Lance, is your account public or private? Oh, that could be a problem. Then I won't be able to see if someone's a member. I would still think it would show the owner though, who's a subscriber. Maybe not everybody else, but it seems like the person like my account, I should be able to see who's subbing, right? Lance, check if your account's public or private. That's important. Actually, I could probably do that myself. Let me see here. Lance, can I click your name here? Let me see. You can always see your profile. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Lance. I did that, but that wasn't what I was trying to do. How come no, Lance is it looks public to me. What you shooting there, Lance? Ooh, a Matthews. Which Matthews is this? Looks like a Halon. Is that a Halon? Oh, Lance is playing some Call of Duty. I don't know if you know this, Lance. I play a lot of Call of Duty. I think we talked about this before. Let's see if Lance can make the snipe shot. What's good, Kenny? Trying to get these people worked out for their accounts. It's kind of a crazy. Well, it doesn't look like Lance's is private because I did it from my outdoor one, whatever, and it let me in, and he's not private, so it can't be that specifically. But I get that part if that was the case. But even if it was the case, I would think that like if you were a member, if you're a team member or subscription, I would think the person who owns the account could still see who's a subscriber. Because what if they don't? There's somebody they don't want to be a subscriber because of issues or something. So I think that there's definitely a way to control that because I can drop somebody too. Ooh, interesting. Anthony says the PSC on the S2 and E2 cam had an issue with the rattling. The mod in the cam would separate like a hair with and would rattle a little. The new EC2 cam and newer cams are supposed to fix that issue. Did anybody ever figure out what the issue was? Anybody ever figure out the issue was with the? I used to have a PSC Bow Madness XS, and that bow would make a creak sound when you drew it back. Did anybody ever have that issue or know what that's about? Used to make like a little creak sound. It was kind of creepy, to be honest. But I love that ball. Lance sent me an email. Let's see what's in this email, Lance. It's a picture of myself. What's this tell me, Lance? What are we looking at? I can switch mine. I don't see. Is this supposed to say what number you were? Is there a ghost behind me? Oh no, I see the same thing, Lance. Yeah, it shows the same thing. Yeah, I can see that too on my end. Same thing. But it doesn't. I see that part for some reason. You know what? Send me a picture of Lance or whoever. Actually, anybody. Go into the account where it shows how you pay and all that. I mean, obviously, I don't see your credit card number or anything, but I wonder if what that looks like. If there's anything in there weird. I think noon, Anthony. They were gonna go noon because everybody, New Year's Eve, we're gonna be busy tomorrow. So tomorrow night at least. I think we'll go at noon tomorrow for the giveaway. If you're not a member, still want to be a part of the giveaway, join subscription on either YouTube or TikTok. I felt it coming. I felt it coming. Wow. So I took 2 ibuprofen, took that emergency. Hopefully that helps. Next thing I'm going to do is go lay down and relax. I'll take it. I'll take it, Just. Thank you so much for doing that. I did give you some extra entries too, by the way, for the thing you sent. All right, let's see what this shows here. All right, this is what I wanted to see. Yeah, show subscribed. Yeah, it looks good. I don't know. Lance sent me his screenshot of what it looks like when he's subscribed, and it looks right. It's subscribed. I don't know what else there would be. Shows the team logo. I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully, we can. Hopefully, when Just sends me that email, we can. I can get who's missing situated. It will be good. Thanks, Thompson, for that. Heart, appreciate that. And if you're interested in joining the channel, that's not the one though. Just a heads up, in case you're wondering. It is the actual team logo. You see some of those people have there. Lance has, Just has, Alan has. And to get that, you have to click that subscription button to the channel, like a live subscription. Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you, Just, right here. There you go. Thank you. Thanks for doing that. That will fix us up and we'll be clean. It's weird for you, it shows the accurate number, and for me, it shows the wrong number. Doesn't make any sense at all. For me, it actually shows 108. It actually shows 108 of 200. But when I click that 108, it only gives me 45, which is a lot of that went up right there because you just gave a couple of people free entry. That's why. So let's see here. Let's see how this works here. Okay, I see what I did there. Wow, that thing's pretty small. Okay, anyway. All right, let's see here. Interesting. I did put the email in the chat. Yeah, I just dropped it in there a minute ago. DeWitt's the tech person. DeWitt's got it going. Him and Anthony got it going on. Anthony on the YouTube side, DeWitt on the TikTok side. This looks pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with this camera. I'm going to have to get a different mount, though. I don't want to leave it where it's at. But other than that, I think we're good on the YouTube side, guys. That looks good. The microphone's working. It's over here. It's not here. If you're wondering, actually, I probably could mount this here too somehow. Maybe we can put it up like that. I don't know, whatever. I guess it probably sounds fine where it is. Oh, want a lot of emails? It's bowhunterplanet@gmail.com. Very simple. Yeah. It's weird it won't let me put it in for my own chat. That's kind of weird. Swanky Lawn Care, welcome. You guys cut some cool looking lawns or what? Oh man. Coffee time. What's up, Woodpecker? Yeah, I'll try to go live again later tonight, guys. We'll do one more big live, and I'll try to do it from the studio just as one more push, if I can. I just got to figure out how to do it for both accounts, but we'll figure it out. Brian, thanks to Galaxy, brother. Appreciate that. Get you situated here. All right, got you, Brian. All set. Yeah, it's a sweet. That was a Trax. I knew it was the Halon or Trax. I couldn't remember which one, but yeah, it looks sweet. If you're just joining, we are just hanging out, trying to make sure we're not missing members who are entered to win the Space 433 bow. If you want to enter and you're not entered on TikTok or YouTube, just join the subscription. Um, join the channel subscription and you will be entered. So that's where we're at. And right now we're just giving people time to do that. So that's what we're kind of doing here. Yes, Mac. Yep. You can go on the website. We have the Galaxy or the Dancing Atom on there, depending on what you want. But yeah, they're all on there. You can get those extra entries that way as well. All right. Let's give it a few more minutes here. We'll see if Just has any issues. Send email of the 98 names. I can see apparently 10 servers are private. Okay, cool. That's perfect. See, that actually equals the 108. So why? I understand why. Whatever. It's so messed up. Perfect. So it's not showing me for some crazy reason. That's exactly what I needed. All right, now I just got to go through these manually. But yes, this is great. Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that, man. Doc Shea. I mean, some of these guys have been around a long time. This is crazy. Oh, see this one here, Missouri Buck, Scooter Trash. There's Hawk that we're missing earlier. There's Red. I see Red now. There's Jonathan. I haven't seen John in a while. John Jordan. Where's John at? All right. All right. I think Yeah, no, I hear you, Just. Yep, no problem. That's fine. I'm gonna pull these, save these real quick here, and then I'm gonna take my time and just add them in manually. I'm gonna check, see who's in and who's not, because I mean some of these will be in. All right, let me do this. I'm gonna say bye bye to YouTube. We'll see you guys a little later tonight. All right, see you, Anthony for Swan. All right, let me end that one real quick.